Hi, my name is Jim and welcome to preworkoutchallenge.com. This is my website where I review exercise supplements and also home exercise equipment. Today is happened to be pre-workouts, which is my site, preworkoutchallenge.com. And my favorite pre-workout, actually. I just stumbled upon this one. You won't see this brand at a lot of like vitamin shops, definitely no Walmarts. It's more of a private brand. And they also have a pretty cool line of nootropics, which is a hot, newer type of ingredient people are using. So let me go to my post, and this is Gorilla Mode pre-workout review. There's a beast mode in all of us. And one of the reasons this is my favorite is it's very strong. It's not for beginners. Even if you are used to taking pre-workouts, I advise taking a little bit less, but it's got a lot of amino acids in it. So let me explain more. So this one has the most effective amino acid proteins and the largest quantity of caffeine than most supplements I've seen. Part of the reason, which I'll explain more, is you can take either a single or a double serving. As you can see, the single servings has still got a standard amount better than most pre-workouts. The double is off the charts as far as what you're getting. So I will explain more about that. Gorilla Mode is an aggressively dosed pre-workout formula designed for intense pumps, incredible energy, increased athletic performance, and laser focus. So some of the focus motivations coming from caffeine. If you're caffeine intolerant, I've got a lot of great recommendations for that on my website, but this one is not for you if that's the case. Also, I've got this priced as $2. So it's probably going to be just a little bit more than a dollar, probably about $1.50 a serving, and that'll last you probably a couple months. So anyway, it was the only one that actually contained the clinically recommended dose of 5 grams per serving. So this is for the creatine. Now, the creatine, the recommended serving is 5 grams. I haven't seen any pre-workouts yet in like hundreds of reviews that have enough creatine. That's why you usually have to take it as a separate supplement, not with this one. So you're saving money on creatine. And I don't know if you know about creatine. I've got several articles about that as well. That is the most effective and most proven, scientifically proven supplement that you can get for working out as far as muscle strength and muscle growth. So recommend creatine if you're serious about lifting. As I said, even just the half dose is average pre-workout for the industry. Some of the positives, very strong, 350 milligrams of caffeine, which is pretty much a high stem pre-workout. The L-citrulline, which is believed to be the most important amino acid to get pumped up and for blood flow and to keep you strong and better recovery during your workouts. That's the amino acid L-citrulline. Intense energy and focus. Creatine, that's a very important thing that this has so much creatine. And creatine also, there's no side effects to that, by the way. So it's fine to take. Contains ingredients with special hydrating qualities, so that keeps you going hydrated throughout the workout. BCAAs is an example of some of the hydrating amino acids. Zero sugar, calories, and carbs. Contains elements also for better amino acid absorption, which is pretty cool. So it actually helps you absorb these aminos better. Amino acid is just another word for a protein. It's a broken down protein. Potential negatives, the strength, be careful. It is not organic or all natural. It does have a small amount. It's sweetened by sucralose, which is pretty standard in this industry for pre-workouts and protein powders. And also it does have a small amount of artificial color and artificial flavoring, but if you're only taking a scoop or two of this, it's not enough to be unhealthy for you. So once again, I remind you to be careful with the supplement. I would start out about 30 minutes before exercise, start out with maybe half to 3/4 of one serving. As you progress with this, you can go up to two servings, which is 2 scoops. That's when you really get the full effects. The price, as I had mentioned, actually, it's a little over $2 a serving, but that's if you use a double scoop. For a single scoop, it's about $1 a serving. So that's about right in line with most of the pre-workout supplements that are decent that I review on this site. So Gorilla pre-workout versus typical workouts, highest dose of L-citrulline in the industry. Besides caffeine, L-citrulline amino acid is the most important thing that you can look for in a pre-workout. This has more citrulline than anything else I've seen. The caffeine, the most amount of, well, it's not the most amount of caffeine, but the most that I have in caffeine here, I think, is Mr. Hyde pre-workout, which is 400 milligrams. So this is at the top. That's one good reason to start out slow with this. And creatine, which I've said a couple times, saturates your muscles to induce massive pumps, hydration, endurance, and power. Also increases muscle mass. This is, if you don't know about creatine, I highly recommend it. So this is, if you're getting one dose, here is one serving, 1 scoop is the supplemental facts, and here's the one for 2. So with 2, you're getting 9,000 milligrams of L-citrulline. The creatine, that's actually, you need to get a double scoop, double dose to get enough creatine for this, but still at 250 milligrams, even for a single serving, that is incredibly high for a pre-workout, which is good. The rest are just other amino acids. I break them down one by one. L-citrulline, the creatine. I have an article right here on creatine HCl and creatine monohydrate if you want to learn more about it. Let's see, glycerol powder, betadine anhydrous is probably the second most important pre-workout ingredient, and 2,500 milligrams is more than the recommended amount. So you're getting, you're not getting shorted on this. L-tyrosine, amino acid, agmatine sulfate, not real familiar, but it helps manipulate pain receptors to increase your tolerance to lift heavier. I'm not going to go through every one of these, but the black pepper extract is a thermogenic. So that's also going to help you, it helps raise your metabolism and you burn calories faster. So helps you burn fat, which is cool. So that's another added bonus with this pre-workout. And hyperzine is known to enhance focus, memory, and overall cognitive function. That's what I told you is considered a nootropic, which is very helpful for the mind. And just if you haven't heard of nootropics, you may want to look into it. It claims some amazing results. So they also have a couple other, Gorilla Mode is made by Gorilla Mind. They've got a couple other options that I have not tried, but I assume that they're good because the Gorilla Mode is. The Gorilla Mind Rush, it's a brain booster that provides intense, sustainable focus. So it's for cognitive memory and focus. This can help you during a workout or if you're studying or anything that you need to concentrate. I recommend the Gorilla Mind. And the Gorilla Mind Smooth is basically just a low stimulant pre-workout. So if you are intolerant to caffeine, try the Gorilla Mind Smooth. It's not going to give quite the results, but it's still got all the amino acids that you need. So recommend that. And here is a review. Here's a video that the company has made. And so in wrap up, so far I haven't found any Gorilla Mode side effects in my research. I consider the pricing for this to be fairly competitive. It's got the most amount of creatine and citrulline that I've seen. So amino acids, caffeine, creatine. So this has got everything that counts. So that's it for my review. Once again, I start out slow on this because otherwise you're going to get a headache. You're not going to sleep at night. It's not fun. So it's worth it to do that. And guess that's it. Thank you for listening.